this is a look at my sweet basil. This is what I started from seed. Just take a look at this. First of all, it has a bunch of leaves, so it's able to be harvested from. It has, let's count how much harvestable leaves it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12, 13. And there is a new 2 leaves coming out, if you can see. 2 new leaves coming out. And also, look at the side. It is beginning to branch out. It's sending leaves, little suckers, along the side. And also this basil, I buried the stem a little bit, and it didn't really hurt it, so just a little basil care. And also you want to put it in a pot suitable for its size, but also you want to make sure that you put it in a long pot, because basil, sweet basil, has lots of roots, and they are very, very long and tall and strangly roots, almost like hairs. Now the color of this basil is very healthy, as you can see. Ready to harvest, to put some in my scrambled eggs, which I might make a video of today or tomorrow. I tried out this recipe and I had it last night and it was really good. So and the seed leaves will eventually fall off. These are not the seed leaves, as you can tell, because they're sort of the same as every other leaf. The seed leaves they come out differently. The first leaves that the plant starts out with, just so they could start taking in photosynthesis. It looks like overall a healthy plant. This is what I might put in my herb garden in the summer. Or I might propagate off of this, put this part in the ground, and then put the other part in a cup. But you want to give it water whenever it dries out. Keep the soil nice and moist, and make sure it has a lot of perlite in it. Keep the roots nice and happy. You want to put it in a place that gets a lot of sun. Now the window where I'm at, where I put it in, as you can tell it from my update, it isn't a bright spot. This window gets sun all day long. I think I know it gets sun in the morning, and then about 12 o'clock it starts to fade, and then about 1:30 or 2 o'clock it comes back again. I know in the summer the sun isn't that strong in this window, but in the winter it has strong sun, which is actually good. And I don't know why it's like that, but it just has been happening. And you also want to give it some fertilizer. I think some people told me fertilize herbs, some people say don't fertilize. I've never fertilized this, and it still smells great. I'm sure it tastes great. I never tasted from it, but trust me, basil with scrambled eggs, and basil is my favorite. Sweet basil is my favorite herb to grow and eat. So whoever guessed that on my Facebook page, I posted a question a long time ago, what is my favorite herb? Peppermint, I think, some mint, cilantro, sweet basil, Thai basil, I think I put, and the favorite is sweet basil, but my second favorite is cilantro. I think it's so good because it just has that good flavor to it. I can't really explain it. So that's how you care for sweet basil. And just make sure to put it in a sunny spot and it should thrive. And remember the long pots because their roots are long. This is just a styrofoam long coffee cup. Let's see if it says how much ounces on it. Oh, and look, I poked holes on the bottom. I am not sure how much ounces this is, but whatever. So you just get the point. And as you can see, it is also starting, and it also has this little stem it has. So really, it has gotten big. And it's putting these side leaves and side branches out everywhere. So these two leaves came out, the new leaves will come out, and the new leaves and the new leaves until it creates a stem. And it'll be side branches, and this should be very bushy. I'm not going to make this outside until about 2 weeks. So that is the perfect time for it to start getting a little bigger, a little bushier, to put it outside. I think I'm just going to put the tomatoes, peppers, and cucumbers maybe in the ground and all the other containers around it. Haven't decided yet. And so that's it. And also you want to make sure that you do poke holes on the bottom like I did. And just once you harvest off the leaves, by the way, keep harvesting it because it'll always grow new leaves when you harvest. It encourages new growth. And also make sure you harvest about 1/3 of the plant at a time, because if you harvest too much, it could damage the plant. But if you have a big plant, then that's fine. I am thinking of making lots of cooking videos, recipe videos. I would like to make some baking videos because I love baking, because I love cookies. So I would like to make a few recipe videos. A sugar cookie recipe that I made. It's so good. I made it, I think, last year or maybe this year in the beginning. Yeah, I think it was maybe December in 2011, and it was so good. And also out of this basil, I want to put some in my scrambled eggs and also make a nice pesto sauce out of it. I love pesto because I love this basil, and it smells so good around here. So that's it. That's just how I care for my sweet basil and how I got it to be like this. And actually, what this basil is, I started it from seed, but the crazy thing is, I got these seeds a long time ago, and I put it in soil, and it didn't sprout. So I said, it didn't sprout. I give up on it. So I took all the soil, and I said, this might still be good soil. So I put it in a little plastic bag. And about, I'd say, a month after, so I got a plant, and I wanted to reuse the soil. So I reused the same soil, and all of a sudden these little basil sprouts started, sprouting. So this basil, I had about maybe 10 basil seedlings in there, and I tried to take one and transplant it, got transplant shock, and I tried it with so much, about 4 times, and they all got transplant shock. This one, I kept it out of direct sun, because the other one I put in direct sun. So in gardening, you learn from your mistakes, and that's what I did. I learned from my mistakes, and I kept it out of the sun. I kept it over there. I put it in my ZZ to enjoy the shade because it's pretty tall. So it provides a lot of shade. And about a day or 2 later, I put it back in the window to enjoy the sun, and this is how big it got. And also, if you want your soil to absorb the water, sometimes it cakes on the top. It happens a lot with my African violet. You want to first spray the soil to get it nice and moist. This way it can absorb water, and then water it. Or just mix some perlite in the soil, and that also helps a lot of times. So anyways, that's today's video. I hope you give it a try. Make a video response if you are growing basil. Make a video response if you're growing anything, and I will make sure to watch it. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you would like to see my baking videos, maybe I would like to make brownies. Okay, so brownies, sugar cookies, chocolate chip cookies, pesto sauce, amazing garlic pasta recipe. It consists of sauteed garlic, sun-dried tomatoes. It's just so good, and especially the garlic adds so much to it. And also scrambled eggs. And so a lot of cooking videos may be coming up soon. I'm not sure if I'm able to do them, but I will try my best to do them. And if you would like to see just gardening and no cooking videos, I could always start another channel for the cooking if you want. So just post it down below. And I wanted to make a quick shout out to the teenage gardener. He started a new channel. He hasn't been making videos a lot, but he has a video on there, and I'm sure you should check him out. And also, one more shout out, Gardener3434. His name is Shane. He makes good videos, he enjoys gardening, but he's thinking of closing down his account and not making videos anymore because he hasn't been getting subscribers. So make sure to subscribe to him too. And so that's today's video. If you want, and I'm gonna be home today, so if you want any more videos, if you have any more ideas, post it below and I will make a video of it. Alright, bye.